What's up, YouTube? I just thought I'd make a quick video kind of showing some of the vehicle schematics that I've made for the Star Wars server. Most of the things won't be flyable with Movecraft. A couple of them are able to be flown, but they're still quite large even though they kind of fit to scale. But anyways, I believe you've seen these 5 that are right in front of me. These are the TIE ships. I did these quite a while ago. I'm pretty sure I showed them in another video of the one of the Millennium Falcon videos. I might have stopped and showed a few of these. But over here we have a snow speeder and a rogue snow speeder. I was pretty happy with the way these came out. These actually look pretty. I didn't think they would come out looking as good as they did. But yeah, they came out pretty good. Still things that aren't, exactly correct. Most of this stuff, I mean, I just kind of like look at a picture of it, get the basic idea, and just go for it, and then kind of work on it from there. And they come out pretty nice. This one I'm not as happy with. This is Anakin Starfighter. I might do a little bit of work on that, or just not really use that schematic much. Maybe only one or possibly 2 places. Here's Boba Fett or Jango Fett's ship, the Slave One. Somebody asked me if I had one of these, and I'd been wanting to do it, so I just went ahead and made one after I got the message from him and sent him the schematic for it. And now I have this, an upright and a downward one. Mainly upright just because some of this stuff's different, like, like these little step things don't work on a downward position or anything like that. So some of the stuff on the bottom isn't on the other one. And an ATST that I think might honestly be a little bit overscaled. I'd have to, I don't know. It came out looking good. I don't know how well I could downscale it to really look that good. But, I mean, just for landmark kind of thing, it looks pretty nice. Maybe put it in the woods. Maybe I'll even take it and make a schematic out of the head so we can make a broken one or something like that. Maybe that might be even better. Just because it wouldn't be able to be movable or anything like that. Just be kind of sitting somewhere. Maybe set it next to a building. And here's like a more correct X-Wing that I did for the server. It's really, really hard to get the angle to look halfway decent on one this size for the wings, the open wings. So I went with the closed wings, and it looks a lot better this way than it would if I tried to do it the other way, because you can't really use the full blocks, otherwise it looks like it makes them look way too thick. So I went with these and just kind of put the 2 little burners down here. Where's the back of it? Well, that came out alright too. I kind of like that for its use. It works. People will recognize what it is when they look at it. It's not, the best work I've done, but it's really hard to do something like that in such a small scale. I can go ahead and show you show one of the spots where we actually are putting some of these ships. Just 1 second while I load that up. Okay, here it is. Here is the inside, very center of a space station that I did. This is going to be probably where players will load in to the server when they kind of come in, and all these floors over here. Here, I'll take you to the side and get a better idea of like what the layout is. Here we have some snow speeders, Anakin's thing, big kind of that's supposed to be kind of like a door, that would open up. And see, I put some of the schematics of the X-wings kind of flying over top of this. On each side, this is kind of split off into 4 sections. This side I have the Imperial ships, other sides more like the Republic kind of ships. The bottom floor will probably be shops and stuff that'll eventually branch out of this long running tunnel that runs all the way through and out into, well, for this side we have the Millennium Falcon that I made, which, I mean, if you're watching this video, you probably have seen the videos for this. I'm sure if anything you probably ended up to my channel for one of these. Yeah, that's the finished one. I went ahead and put it on there. Just they really wanted it on the server, but I mean it's way overscaled, so we just kind of try to find a place to put it, just kind of people to admire it. Not really anything special or anything like that. They can just kind of go inside of it, and this will actually be one of like the ships where you go in. There'll be a sign posted for like a shuttle ship to one of the different areas and such like that. So I mean people can kind of come in and explore the inside of it once it's on the server. It's not on yet. None of this stuff is actually up yet. The server, we did take down the Star Wars server. It's just a free build server for a little while. and that'll eventually go back to the actual SWU, the Star Wars Universe server, once we get everything running and everything like that, and figure out all the plugins and get everything rolling for players to come in. Here's a actually little kind of like a lookout over that stuff, and up here we got stairs that run up, and eventually we have an elevator plugin that'll work for this. That'll make this much smoother. And up very top we have kind of like a lookout deck for people to kind of come up and they can look out, you know, just kind of check out stuff around here. Oh yeah, the other side and the other transport's a oversized TIE defender. I didn't know what to throw in there, so I just went ahead and threw this in there, and I thought that looked pretty cool. It works out. I mean, it might end up getting changed eventually just because there's a TIE defender that's more correct inside right now. These upper floors will all be player produced, I guess. I mean, players will be the ones to put in stuff on these floors and such like that. There's so much space, I don't have time to fill them in. I already had to make the entire thing. I did most all of this on MC Edit just because this is for the server and I don't need to waste all that time doing it. I believe, let's see what the wider point is on this. I'm not even exactly positive what it is. Yeah, 249. I think it's probably what, like 250, 251 wide at that point, and obviously a lot wider on the side with the ships. And it's quite tall. Each floor should have a space of 4 plus a deck for doing the color. I mean, if you decide to put colored carpeting in the section that you we'll probably put for purchase, so once you purchase a section, stuff like that. The bottom floor though, that'll be all like stores and shops. That'll either be player run or admin run, depending on if we get players willing to do it. But yeah, that's pretty much all of this. This is the space station that we'll be doing. This will be where everybody loads in. Everybody kind of hangs out. This will be another neutral area. Either side can hang out here. Buy, sell, trade, all that, kind of like a main city. But yeah, I mean, this video is kind of running a lot longer than I thought it would be, so I guess I'll just end on that. Thanks for watching, guys.